I've come to find out how rampant these effects of Felmos are throughout Darkshore. The remaining corruption on Teldrassil and our surrounding lands really concerns the druids of the Cenarian Circle and all Night Elves. It is my goal to find out why this is still happening and put it to an end. Some of my brethren were rescued from a corrupt Furbolg in Teldrassil, and I've vowed to stop any more atrocities before our kind are injured, or worse. I've seen a couple hints of corruption in Darkshore already, but I've yet to find any widespread signs. I think it would be logical if the investigation continued with the Furbolgs. Would you find one of their camps and return to me if you see any signs of corruption? Has to be this one. Alright. Your scouting of the Furbolg camp is information that Thunderous Windreaver should be made aware of. He graciously serves as the Elder of Aberdeen, offering sage and just stewardship of the day-to-day affairs of the village. Please, share with him your findings to date on the Furbolg situation. I believe he has some ideas of his own on the reasons behind their corruption. Perhaps you can work with him to enact a plan to restore the balance of nature here. Well met, Druid. Your scouting of the Furbolg situation comes at a fortuitous time. Fortuitous. That's what it is. Your scouting of the Furbolg situation comes at a fortuitous time for us in Aberdeen. For some time we have dealt with not only the forest dwellers who are now openly hostile to our presence, but also the outright corruption of the forest itself. Hopefully, you might be able to lend Aberdeen aid during these troubled times. The Cliffspring River has begun turning foul and corrupted. It empties into the Mist Edge, and I fear the wash will affect Aberdeen soon. I suspect the Blackwood Furbolgs upriver are the cause of the taint, but I also suspect that they aren't the true root of it. Take this sampling tube and go to the mouth of the river to our north. Proceed inland to the first waterfall and draw a sample from the pool there. You'll see a bridge overhead. Once you have that sample, return to me in Aberdeen. This Cliffspring River sample, which I'm pretty sure first waterfall along the pool. I think this is it. It's no surprise how tainted this water is, but look how putrid it is becoming. It would seem that action is needed sooner than later. To our east is Fellwood. It is the real source of this corruption, one that I have seen in times past. I predict this sample will confirm this. We might be able to enact a cure for here, but in order to even try, we will need assistance. When that time comes, I hope you will be able to give the aid we need.
May the stars guide you.
Level 18, my friend.
I'm listening.
This is terrible news indeed. With the Furbolgs this close to Aberdeen, we will have to prepare ourselves for the inevitable. Thank you. You've already proven adept at scouting our enemy. Do you have what it takes to fight them as well? Not all adventurers prefer straightforward combat to the art of stealth and evasion. If you think you're up for the task, then the Furbolg camp south of Aberdeen is currently the biggest threat to our people. You'll find some of the Blackwood tribe there. Kill 8 Pathfinders and 5 Windtalkers, then return to me here.
Good luck, friend.
All I'm getting is stuff for warriors. Makes a lot of sense. Wash the blood from your garments, and do not mourn what you had to do. Instead, give thanks. You have lessened the threat to our people here in Aberdeen, even if Darkshore is still in jeopardy from the effects of Felmos. Grimclaw. Your skills have already helped me in my endeavor. Could I impose on you again to help Grimclaw and his master Volkor? In addition, I can craft you a magical cloak that will allow you to walk unhindered by Darkshore's creatures while you look for him. To create the cloak, I'll need 5 fine Moonstalker pelts. The cats can be found near Wildbend River to the south, or even further south near Ashenvale. These will do nicely. I shall set to work on the cloak immediately. Give me a few moments, then return to me. The cloak is complete. The time has come to find Volkor. I can only hope we are in time. It will be up to you to know when to use it. I would suggest waiting until you find Grimclaw. If what he has told me is true, you will find his master in a cave south of here. Grimclaw will be alongside the road waiting for you. Signal to him by waving when you see him, and he'll point the way towards his master.
Can I assist you?
Volkor doesn't look at you at all as you get close to him. He seems to be concentrating on keeping his bandages from falling off. After a moment, he looks up at you, a little startled. Oh, sorry, now's not a good time. I hope you understand. Wonderful. Terenthus found someone to help me. Ah, look. A moonsucker cloak. The furbolgs wounded me before I managed to evade them. The way I see it, we have two options to consider for leaving this cave. We can make our way stealthily. I use the cloak you've given me, and you'd be left on your own devices. Or, this may be a harder option. Considering my wounds, we fight our way out back to back. I'll let you decide since I know your strengths better than I. Alright, force it is. Let's get out of here as soon as you're ready. We'll fight our way down the road. Grimclaw should still be there. Once there, we can part ways. Terenthus will want to hear your version of the story immediately. Bear's just walking peacefully. I'm pleased to see you've returned successfully. Your assistance to Volkor has given me faith that we can overcome the challenges facing us here in Darkshore and beyond.
Farewell.
Level 19. Oh. We've learned that a source of furball corruption is from the satyr. They hold sway via talismans that they channel magic through. If the furball have a chance at salvation, we must lure out the satyr corruptor and take that talisman. Fill this empty cleansing bowl at our moonwell and take samples of the furball's food from their northern camp. Mix them and place it near the bonfire by the river. Any furbolgs who eat it will be cleansed just long enough to lure out the satyr corruptor, who then you must slay. Creates a bowl of purified food that the furbog are sure to enjoy. It requires fruit, grain, and nuts from the Blackwood camp. Level 20, my friends. 20. Yeah. Level 20. Gonna go ahead and improve our Mark of the Wild once more. Grab the fruit. I should be able to create a bowl of food here. Zabraxis, Demon Bag, and then from that I get the Talisman of Corruption. Nice. The Talisman of Corruption is a sinister device that only serves to pervert the balance of nature. When you obtain this item from whatever satyr is tormenting the furbolgs and bring it to me for disposal, we will have won a great victory this day. We have just begun this war to reclaim our forest from the forces of corruption, but a battle this day has been won. The people of Aberdeen owe you a debt of gratitude that will never be easily repaid. Please accept this along with our thanks. What we have learned here today may one day free our furbog friends from the shackles of torment permanently. We are up to 4 gold at level 20. Hostile moonkin roam in ever-increasing numbers to our east. They once were thought to be gentle, almost mystical creatures, while some continue to hold reverence for them. The safety of Aberdeen forces me to keep a more realistic view. I've received reports that moonkin are being drawn to a large red crystal along Darkshore's eastern mountain range. No one has any idea what that crystal is, or even if it really exists. I want you to locate it over there and report back to me what you find. Directly east. Wow. For once it actually is. I found the crystal, my friend. I found it. So, yay, haha. So the crystal exists. Fascinating. Anyway, your task has been well executed. Good work. What exactly is this crystal? This is but a single question in a sea of questions. Another question that comes to mind is why the moonkin would be drawn to this object. Is a crystal benign in nature, or does it hold a more sinister purpose? I have so many more questions. But we're gonna need to examine that crystal closely to get some answers. Use this empty vial and fill up on some moonwell water here in Aberdeen. Such potent magic should provide a clue as to the composition of the crystal. To do that, you'll pour the liquid over the crystal. It should take care of the rest. While I don't anticipate anything bad happening to you, I still want you to be careful. Above us to the east is Fellwood. If that crystal is tied to that place, as I suspect it is, then it could prove to be very dangerous. Empty water tube with moonwell water. Go back to crystal. Touch it, dump it, clean it. Dump, dump, coming alien, humming, tube, bone, feet, magic, hand. Oh, these guys are after me. Well, it would seem that even though... well, questions, well done. I'll just take the staff. Wanted, Murk Deep. Attention. The reward is being offered for the death of the Murloc Murk Deep. This foul beast is known to be responsible for the death of at least one sentinel and is suspected of causing the sinking of at least 2 cargo vessels in the waters off Darkshore. Murk Deep was last spotted at a hutted Murloc camp south of Aberdeen and is thought to be protecting the huts there. Reward claims for this bounty should be claimed with Sentinel Glinda Nalshi in Aberdeen, the Aberdeen Village Council. Time to kill me a fucking Murloc. I don't know where he's at. Like, what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so it is waves. Well, looks like you're here to more than just inquire. The citizens will be delighted to know that tonight they will sleep a little bit more soundly and safer. You've acted as the executioner of justice for the people of Aberdeen today. For that, I would like to offer you this as suitable reward. For a true hero of the Aberdeen people. Some new bracers. What an honor it was when Master Greywhisker assigned me to work under the guidance of the great prospector Rimtravel. At the Academy in Ironforge, everyone knew of Rimtravel's great discoveries, but the prospector is rather, oblivious to his surroundings. We had uncovered evidence of a great society. Horrible golems sprang forth from the ground and overran the site. Rimtravel never seemed to notice. I ran back to Aberdeen for help. Please travel south and see if the prospector is okay. Holly? Is that you? I need some help chiseling this stone. Hand me my stone brush. I think I see something. Hey, you're not Holly. Don't suppose you've seen my stone brush? Never mind that now. I promised the League I'd send the mysterious fossil I found. Where did Holly go? So much work to be done. Now where is that mysterious fossil? And my brush? And Holly? And who are you? 'Tis no matter. So long as you're here to help. So then, Holly. Oh, that's right. You're not Holly. Where's Holly? That's besides the point. We must find that stone brush. I mean, the mysterious fossil. We must find that fossil. The Explorers League in Darnassus will want some indication as to what I've been doing.
Let me know when you're ready, and we will hunt down that brush. I mean, fossil. We shall find something in writing to satisfy the League. Bro, it's on me. What are you talking about? Keep my rage up. There should be a few of these guys that hop out, so I gotta make sure to keep them off of him. Come on, brother. Where the fuck is your stone? Oh shit, where did I get those from? Feral shoulder pads. Put those on. So what was the point of that if you can't find your shit? Sure Holly didn't take it, bro? Like, what's up with this? Dude. Are you serious? So I did all that and you left it with Holly. Thank the stars. Prospector Rem travel is safe. I told you he was absent-minded. I can't believe he insisted on staying there with all those horrible creatures lurking about. Honored with Ironforge. So, the Prospector wants to send the mysterious fossil to the Explorers League in Darnassus. I don't feel right leaving Darkshore without him. Here, deliver the mysterious fossil to Chief Archaeologist Grey Whisker in Darnassus. Look, bud. The only reason I know you're here is because I forgot to grab a quest off of you 7 levels ago. Oh my! Leave it to Prospector M Travel. This fossil bears a striking resemblance to one I once saw in Ironforge. An archaeologist by the name of Flagengut brought it to our annual Explorers League conference. He believed the fossil had a power which could be unlocked somehow. Last I heard, Flagengut had holed up in the Deepwater Tavern in Menethil Harbor, awaiting escorts while the Weldgok excavation site. Seek him out and show him Rem Travel's fossil. Perhaps he can receive... The ship to Menethil departs from Aberdeen. I was on my way to Maestra's Post to meet Lilidris Moonriver, but I decided to stop here and take a short nap. Ever since I awoke from the Emerald Dream, I've been so sleepy. Would you mind showing me the way? I understand that Maestra's Post is south of here, along the road in Ashenvale. It can be dangerous, so I hope you have some friends that will join us. Lastly, I may fall asleep, so if you ever need to wake me, please use my horn. You'll find it in the chest here. I think I'm going to attempt this solo. I cannot give him any buffs, but I can wake him up with his horn. So I have to escort him to Maestra's Post in Ashenvale. Wake up! So 25 minutes, 24 minutes left to get him to Maestra's Post. He said it is dangerous along the way, so I'm assuming we're gonna have some stuff pop out here shortly. I'll wake this guy up every 2 seconds. Come on, dude, wake up! This Maestra's Post right here. I do mind. I minded the last fucking 10 times that you laid down for a nap. Jesus, bro. This is not Maestra's Post. Who are you? Oh, it's over this way. Okay. I thought I'd have to attack some stuff. Let's bring more than one person with you. You know what? You know what? You wanna fall asleep? How does this taste? How's it taste? How does my bare ass... 10 seconds away and you can't wait? I think we have to go here. Yeah, Lilidris Moonriver. Has Carlonian arrived? He was literally right behind you 5 seconds ago. I'm so happy he made it, and I'm sure I'll find him sleeping somewhere around here, won't I? Thank you for showing him the way. Hail, young night elf. I am Alyssa Starbreeze, and it is my charge to protect Aberdeen from harm. To this end, I sent Bethuli Shadowstrike to observe the strange happenings around the Tower of Athalax to the northeast. It is past time that he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. It would be most appreciated if you would find him and see that he is doing well. Balthul Shadowstrike. Alyssa sent you? Then it's good tidings you bring. I have troubling news to report to her, and had no means with which to deliver it. A group of warlocks has taken up residence around and inside the tower. I would have returned to Aberdeen to report to Alyssa earlier, but I was afraid that I might miss something while I was away. Delgrin suspected such a company might be gathering at the tower, but did not know why.
I have returned with 4 parchments that you have requested. Many thanks. This should shed some light on this warlock's gathering. The Cult of the Dark Strand. I've never heard of this group before. Having no knowledge of their history, it is all but impossible to say what their plans must be. There is no more time to delay. Warning must be delivered to Delgrin immediately. My master, Delgrin the Purifier, is a paladin who has graciously offered his assistance in defending our forest from the forces of the demons and undead. He has taught me much about the holy light and the art of battle. Delgrin must know of the cult's operations immediately. You will find him in the far south of here, at Maestra's Post in Ashenvale Forest. I fear the Dark Strand's threat grows with each passing hour. I have a letter to Delgrin. If you don't mind my saying, you seem a bit well equipped for a messenger, I suppose Balthuli wanted to be certain that his letter reached my hands. Let's see what he has to say. Master Delgrin, it is as you feared. Your theory about the Tower of Althalax has proven true. A cult has gathered at the tower with many warlocks amongst their number, including even a foul satyr. They call themselves the Cult of the Dark Strand. I cannot imagine what vile purpose brings them together, but it worries me. Please forgive the terseness in which I have composed this missive, but danger lurks in the forest around me. I can spare few words to describing the situation. I would deliver this message to you myself, but I fear to leave, lest I miss some event of great import. Should you wish to know more of my observations on the Tower of Althalax, the bearer of this message has provided no small amount of assistance to me, and I believe he can be trusted. In haste, Balthuli, Shadowstrike. Well, this is disturbing news. When undead or demonic forces are found, I help the sentinels destroy them. At first, I was unaccustomed to the manners of the night elves, but I have grown to respect them greatly as allies. Now that Darkshore is complete, I have taken my first steps into Ashenvale. We've arrived at Maestra's Post, and there are a few things that need done here before I'm sent on my way further into the forests. We did reach level 21. 21, level
21. Can you do something for me?
21, my friends. We're doing it. Since my arrival in Maestra's Post, I was not able to find a bed for a resting spot, so I think I'm just gonna hang out here and drink this bottle of Darnasian wine and call it a day.